Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another iconic locations with your boy Devin White, with much effort and negotiation and transcribing. Thank God for GPS. I have found a very important man's birthplace, and that is the home of the late great Bing Crosby. And that is the house that his father built. For some of you who are probably watching this YouTube video, most of you are probably not familiar with Bing Crosby, neither am I. So I wrote some facts down here on my cheat sheet. Bing Crosby was born Harry Lillis Bing Crosby Jr. on May 3rd, 1903. He died on October 14th, 1977. Alright, he died in Madrid, Spain. Someplace in Madrid, Spain. Isn't that crazy? He was a singer, comedian, and actor, and he was the first multimedia star leader in record sales, radio ratings, and motion picture grosses from 1930 to 1954. He made over 70 films, and he recorded over 1,600 songs. This guy is top-notch, this guy right here. This is where he was born, right here, at 1112 North J Street. Now, we're here in Tacoma, where he was born. He's buried at the Holy Cross Cemetery, which is where I did the film Bela Lugosi's gravestone. That's where Bela Lugosi is buried, in Culver City, on the hilltop there in Los Angeles. He's alumni of Gonzaga University in Spokane, Washington. I actually used to live over there myself. And now, since we're in Tacoma and there's a huge Air Force base, since we're getting interrupted, you're always interrupted when you're filming. This is a gigantic-ass plane. Look at that big fuck. That's fitting, isn't it, though? Right over the Bing Crosby house. Why not? Why not? Maybe that was a shout out to Bing Crosby, I don't know. But we are here at the McChord Air Force Base, Tacoma, Washington, for the Air Force. Let's see, let me get back to my track here. This is the house right here. So, he was married twice. He was the fourth of 7 children. I didn't really want to get into the children or the personal life stuff or his ancestry. I mean, he is Anglo-Saxon, and he started, doing stuff with the Rhythm Boys. That's what his first appearance was in his first movie. But his father built this house, 1112 North J Street, right there. And, not a bad fucking build. He moved to Spokane, Washington, and his father built that house. And that is at Gonzaga University, where he was alumni, and it's part of the historical, registry. This, I don't think is. It might. I don't think so. I think it's somebody's house. That's why I'm trying to stay cool here. So yeah, 4 of 7 children. As far as his personal life, supposedly he was like a wild, crazy guy, in the bedroom, little this, promiscuous, blah, 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 blah. People write about shit like that in their books and their autobiographies, old actresses, old actors, blah, blah, blah. He got his name Bing. Oh, we're going to have another plane here in a minute. He got his name Bing because he used to play cops and robbers, and he'd go Bing, 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 Bing instead of Bang, Bang. So they called him Bing. And here's another gigantic ass fucking plane. Probably carrying some of our U.S. finest boys and girls. That's your tax-paying dollars at work right there. Look, again, right over the Bing Crosby house. Motherfucker. What are the odds? What are the fucking odds? I mean, it is almost Easter time, and ironically enough, I think Bing was, Catholic and was, righted into the whole cemetery passage. I mean, obviously, Holy Cross Cemetery. And what fitting is there to be? There is a church right here, and it is called the Church of St. Patrick. Easter's coming up. I think it's couple of Sundays, if not the next one. Anyways, so he got his name Bing because he went Bing Bing instead of Bang Bang with a gun, playing cops and robbers, watching television, or the the radio broadcasts or whatever on the radio station. Bing Crosby liked weed, apparently. He did have some problems with drinking and thought that weed was a better suit instead of alcohol, and he encouraged others to do the same thing. His first film was in 1930. It was called The King of Jazz. He played one of the rhythm boys. He was probably in the background or something singing. His last film was in the 1970s, and that was it's called That's Entertainment, and he played a featured presentator. He sang many famous songs. One, of course, is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. He also sang White Christmas, one of his most famous films. He won the Academy Award twice. Ironically, here it is at this church over here. And he played Father O'Malley, like his Chuck O'Malley or something like that, something O'Malley, and he won a couple times Academy Award nominations for that. Bells of St. Mary's, etc. He died after playing 18 holes of golf, and he lost by one stroke against one of his friends. And he said his last words were, "Let's go have a Coca-Cola." And he died of a heart attack. Yes. They took him back from Spain to Los Angeles, where they buried him at the Holy Cross Cemetery, which, once again, if you like my YouTube channel, go to one of my videos called Bela Lugosi's Gravestone, and that is the Holy Cross Cemetery. He's a very famous person. He could a little sing, a little comedy, a little acting, He was up there with the rest of them, Fred Astaire and so forth. A lot of people idolized him, Elvis Presley, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And he was one of the four founding fathers of multimedia entertainment. I mean, radio, broadcasting, record sales, film. I mean, he's on the classic thing, Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here because this, once again, is a place that is active, and it's a real place of business and homes. So I'm gonna get out of here. But thank you for commenting, and subscribing, and stay tuned for more iconic locations and film history. I'll give you one more view of the Bing Crosby house, and this is on North J Street. So you want to go north in Tacoma, along the Puget Sound, kind of like towards the Stadium District, where the 10 Things I Hate About You house is, or school, rather, sorry. And take North J, and you go up, and it's on the corner of 12th and North J at the Church of St. Patrick, right across the street, right here. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, birthplace of Harry Lewis Bing Crosby, placed by son of the American Revolution. Not bad, huh? For one of the most important people in pop culture, U.S. 20th century art and film and recording. Not bad. If you're not familiar with him, I challenge you. Go take a look at his records. Go look him up on YouTube. Go check it out. I know of him only because he is from Spokane. That's where I was born and raised. That area. And there is a Bing Crosby Theater in Spokane. There is some memorial sites for him. And I did live next to him back in the day too, when I was about 10, 11 or so back in the day. I lived off of Standard by the St. Aloysius School, off on Standard there, and Gonzaga's not too far from there. But ladies and gentlemen, we're here in beautiful Tacoma. It's almost Easter time, and the birds are chirping, the trees are blooming, the flowers are doing great. I thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing and watching this episode. And go take a look at some Bing Crosby. Some stuff, like I said, hey, he liked marijuana, he liked to drink, he liked to party, he's a cool guy. Weird voice, though, he had a very weird voice, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, something like that, very deep, very crooner, right? Anyways, I challenge you to get out there and go find your own iconic locations or film locations. And thank you once again for liking, commenting, subscribing. And stay tuned for some more historical, weird locations, landmarks, film locations with your boy, Devin White. Ladies and gentlemen, take it easy, smoke a lot of dope, and get some rest. Take it easy.